Sergeant Kennedy. It's nice to have all of you here on this beautiful day. Thank you for joining me about my speech on global warming, the cause and the effect. And I just have a quick question for everyone. Did anyone in this audience know that the more frequent and severe weather that we're experiencing in the USA right now comes from global warming? Well, that's just a fun fact for everyone to know. Today I'm going to be discussing why and how global warming affects each and every one of us and how we can go about solving the issue. I know that each of us may think that we cannot solve the issue of global warming, but we can. One person changing the way that they act, do, and buy materials can change our world for the better every single day. Every time one of you picks up a piece of trash, every time one of you recycles, and every time one of you reuses material, you are making the world a better place. So, today, like I said, I will be discussing the problem of global warming and the cause of the problem, also along with the solution. The cause of global warming, according to Climate.com 2019, is carbon dioxide from fossil fuels, deforestation from paper products like straws that we use for fast food, and paper plates we use for grill events, and paper cups that we use for parties. Methane from cattle. So to go into further detail about methane, whenever cattle that we consume, when they're on the farm and they have waste, they put all the waste in a certain area, and we're not actually supposed to do that, but some farming companies and industries do not go by the regulations, and they're going about fixing that, but right now it's still a problem. And also the Arctic tundra, nitrogen oxides from farming, like I just said, and other gases. Gases is the major problem that we have with global warming today. These global changes impact our planet and every person here in this audience. It affects you, me, and our families. If we do not take a stand against global warming, we will have barely any planet left when our grandchildren have grandchildren, and we want them to experience the beautiful world that we get to experience. But before we discuss the solution, I want everyone to know on a vast level and understand how bad global warming really is. So I'm going to tell you a few facts about global warming. According to the NRDC 2019, global warming affects higher death rates today. Scientists point to climate change as the biggest global health threat that we face today. You may think drunk driving is it, you may think murder is it, it's not. It is climate change that we experience every single day. Along with dirtier air. Have any of you realized that when you moved to Oklahoma, it was a little harder to do PT? It was a little harder to run with the elevation levels here. It's also that way in Colorado, but there's also a huge amount of dirt in our air due to global warming and deforestation. Rising temps also worsen of air pollution by increasing ground level ozone levels. When we increase our ground level ozone, it increases the dirt inside the air, and then along with that we inhale it, and it makes it 10 times worse than it would without that. But there is a solution, and according to Earth Observatory 2019, science suggests that to mitigate the human contribution to global warming, we should reduce carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases and gas emissions. Some additional warning is inevitable, but if we use the greenhouse gas rule, we will be okay in the long run. Now, with that being said, here's some easier ways to solve global warming. Because, like I just said, global warming is not easy to change, and what I just said was hard. None of us can just go changing the climate, as you know. But here's some easier things that you can take home. According to BC USA 2019, getting on an electricity monitor can help global warming. Changing your light bulbs to the better option light bulbs. They're a little more expensive, but they save energy. And recycling, buying less materials, and reusing materials like using hand-me-downs for your children. I know it's not always easy, but maybe just buying half the amount of clothes you would for your babies instead of completely taking their wardrobe and buying new. And if you look down here to Specialist Welch's handout here, I have a poster with some educational information on global warming with some easier tips that we all can understand and take to home to our children and our families. And I have some handouts here with the tips. There you go. One for my cameraman. There you go. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to listen to this speech about the cause and solution of global warming. Cutting back, reusing, and adapting will help our world so much more than each of you know. And in conclusion, if all Americans reduce their emissions by 20%